You got Power Ranger. Oh, Bahamuen is probably a high chance of death on holy attack. One more level and I would have gotten God's Hand, whatever that is. Hey Angie, thank you for the host. What's going on? Oh, there's another wind one I can get. Akihabara? Well, I can make the entire city of Akihabara. There's heavy wind to single target. I mean, I don't care. Well, I do care about White Rider actually, but I'd have to make White Rider. No, I have Hamoen. I have a better Hamoen, so I can make this. It'd gain a bunch of levels, and it'd be good. It'd be good crafting bait later on for the res and. Oh wait, I'm not getting. Oh my God! Did I just realize something? Oh my God! The order in which you make them matters for what they learn. Like the order in which you pick them. Wow. That's okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow, that changes everything. Wow. Oh my God. Wow, that changes everything. Holy crap. I don't even know where to begin on that. It's a good thing we learned it at the end of the game. So I think what it is the one that you pick first is what you're pulling from. Because there's Gyrodyne. And White Rider is, well, I think different abilities that they have combined to like change things. That's why it's Diorama instead of something else. But I wouldn't want you to say something. I don't like being told mechanics of the game. I like figuring it out. I don't want to be told that. So thank you for not telling me that, honestly, because then I would just be really bummed out and I'd stop caring about crafting personas because I just feel spoiled on it. So, but you're saying my bad for not saying anything. But that's what the spoiler channel's for, you know. All right, let's make. Oh, I want it to be. Wait, now it's not giving me the wind one. Why isn't it not let? No, it's not doing it. Nani? White Rider Garuda diorama. Garuda White Rider diorama. Why isn't it going? I want the wind. I don't get it. Now I'm confused. Well, I guess I could buy more personas to fuse with, but I'm really fine, honestly. Yeah, that would have been a big bummer if I didn't get what I wanted from Thunder Banana Hammock. How much do you charge to heal me? Highway robbery. Wasn't there a mechanic in Persona 3 that, like, if you didn't get good enough rest, you didn't even fully restore your SP? Like, if you studied, that you wouldn't get full restore or something like that? My god. I'm just remembering all the shitty mechanics of Persona 3. I'm just happy that I don't have to deal with that.
Hey.
Oh, good morning, Brad. It's finally time to fight the real culprit. To be honest, I'm still shocked to learn that it was Adachi-san, but I can never forgive what he said or what he's done. We have to win this battle. Uh-huh, I won't lose either. I'm worried about Nanako-chan, and we can't just let him do whatever he wants. We'll put an end to this, for everyone's sake, and for my own. Like, I've said this many times, it really just feels like every new Persona game is a pretty decent improvement overall. Oh, it's I. You want to hang out? I don't think so. if you're gonna stay up here, you gotta do that. If the fog is making you feel ill, you should try to exercise. I found on TV the other night, they're saying it can never beat out the germs from the fog. That's why I've been doing it every day since I saw it. I recommend that you all give it a try. Besides, we'll feel better about it if we do it together, right? Well, let's get down to business. Are you guys aware of how many life forms are living in the world at any given time? Let's see. I'll pick on the ever-energetic Bradcoon. Which of the following has the largest population on Earth? Insects. Good job. You're right. Insects make up the largest population on our planet. Within the insect world, the ant is probably the most prevalent. They adapt and multiply very quickly. If aliens found Earth and tried to communicate with our most prosperous life form, it'd probably be the ants. Yeah, ants are incredibly prolific. They're everywhere. I read an interesting statistic that said if you took the entire mass of all ants in the entire planet and the mass of all humans on the entire planet, ants would far outweigh humans. That's kind of monka-ass. Hope nobody's afraid of ants. No. You can chill and hang out and get pet, but you cannot attack me with cuddles. Yeah, ants, I mean, if you're taking all forms of ants, then yes, yeah. I guess I should have tried to sell stuff and make armor. $7 million ant-sized, wait, 1 ant-sized, no, 7 million ant-sized people or 1 people-sized ant. What do you fight?
Oh, that's not good. Dark Persona! Someone finish it off!
I don't think that matters, Curry, because the smallest change in our DNA completely changes everything about a creature. Like, we have 98% DNA in common with apes and primates and stuff, so I mean, that doesn't matter. What makes us human is the fact that we're human, not the small variations. I mean, the small variations in our DNA do make us, but you can't just be like, let's take only the human DNA out of every creature. That's not fair, because that has nothing to do with... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, we are full of bacteria, but not enough to like not count it, you know. Like there's not like a big bulb of bacteria sitting in us. It's insignificant amounts of weight. Die for!
Is immune to wind. Take this! Yikes. It's tough.
I want that tentacle thing. Let's go. Or the demon pooping. Wow. So many good choices here. Oh, it's just Martha Harlot. Chunsu! Wheel of Fortune!
Power up!
Blah, 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 blah. I'm willing to bet if you got the Fox's social link up that you get reduced price on his stupid healing, but the social link for the Fox is ridiculous. Side questing, just talk to every NPC in the game and figure it out. Just no thank you. Super duper no thank you. I did the same thing, Drac. I just kept doing all these side quests and everything. But I mean, town population or town reputation is still pretty important. So I mean, it's not a big deal. You can just choose to move on or not, you know?
Take this! Someone finish it off!
They did, yeah. It just came out a few days ago. It's getting a lot of visibility. People are really interested in it. It feels more like a cross between an MMO and a gacha game than an MMO, or than a gacha, but not really an MMO either. It's just like there's actual towns that you can go into and side questing and stuff. It's kind of interesting, actually. There's a lot of different things that are not typical in that kind of game, so I think that's kind of why it's getting a lot of praise.
Be careful.
These things are actually my level now. Wow, that's new.
Soda!
Enemy. Let me do it.
Yeah, Galactic Yeet!
Boom! Enemy defeated. That's the spirit, Chie-senpai. Take this. Enemy defeated. That's the spirit, Chie-senpai.
It's kind of weird fighting things my level. It's just like every dungeon I've gotten to, it's like everything's 10 levels higher than me. Although I have gained a whole bunch of levels, and that probably is, like, since I got here, I was like 64 when I got here, 63, so that helps.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light. Yikes. It's tough. That's amazing, Hiko-senpai. Keep it up.
Persona! Rawr!
What?
Three enemies left. You can win this. Please come.
All right, guys. Oh, that sucks. What do you think is the like determining factor for like high level? I always say that if a game gets you to level 70 naturally, that it's like very high level, like very high level, and then like, you know, the remaining 20 levels or so are basically, you know, the bonus. But usually RPGs, it's been my experience that RPGs typically get you around
That one's immune to
50 to 60 usually. There's some where the level caps are even smaller than that, or you know, it just naturally gets you much lower. But I've always said, if a game gets you to level 70 naturally, that's pretty damn high.
Chie-senpai's poison.
Well, I mean, obviously the power of a level is determined by the game itself. But I'm just saying, what do you consider, like when you play a game and you get to the end of the game and you're at a certain level, naturally, not with grinding, what do you consider to be like, wow, that's really high, kind of thing? Chansu. Yeah, max level's 99.
Ooh, congratulations! I leveled up.
Finally, she learned something. Does heavy damage to one foe. I don't think they stack, honestly. Reflecting. Oh, maybe they do. 50% chance to reflect, 20% chance to reflect, and that was like a 45% chance to reflect. She doesn't care about ice boost. Hold on. What's Bufu? I just have regular Bufu. Let's get rid of that one. Well, she learns God's Hand next.
It's level up time.
High 70s for you, 60 to 70. Yeah, whenever it turns over from like 60 doesn't feel like that high. It was like, oh, that's pretty good. You know, it's like, okay, I feel comfortable with anything I'm gonna fight. But once it turns over to 70, whatever it is about the number 70, all of a sudden it just feels like, wow, we're really at the end here, kind of thing, you know? Well, I mean, yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to, like, take the prejudice of the game away. You know, if you're playing a game, doesn't matter the game, at what level do you think, wow, the game actually takes you to a really high level? That's all I'm saying. You know, like, don't consider the game itself. You know, if you're just like playing a game, it's a new game, you know, you don't know anything about it, and then you get into the game, you get to the end game, and you're like, wow, I'm pretty high level. The game takes me all the way up to this level. And what is that level? Level 69. Get out of here, right? Yeah, I would say most RPGs take you to level 50 almost every time, you know? Like, almost every RPG takes you to level 50 normally. And so, like, 60 is kind of like, okay, you know? But for whatever reason, the reason I asked this question specifically is, like I said, for whatever reason, as soon as 70 turns, like, as soon as it goes to 70, it's just like, whoa, this is a really high level, you know, experience. Like, this game takes you to a really high level. Stop, Cat. Stop. Just stop. Can you just hang out, please? I'm begging you. Thankfully, I just got him trimmed, so, like, it's not as annoying.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work. 3 enemies down.
Here, gotcha. This is it.
Got him. Nice.
I've climbed the stairway to maturity.
Heavy ice damage to all foes. I gotta see what God Hand does. That's what I thought. Nice, he gets that too. Ow, 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 cat, ow! Yeah, don't levels go pretty slow in that game though.
Ice. 2 enemies left. Don't lower your guard now.
Suzuka Gongen.
2 enemies down.
All right, guys, pile on. Red. Give it up.
Games that do leveling right are good, yeah. I like games that give you levels pretty consistently, because leveling up is awesome. It makes you feel like if you need to grind, it's not going to take you a million years to do it. And I like it where level ups feel important and valuable.
That's not good. Darkness won't work. Yukiko Senpai, are you okay? Hey, not
This is
that.
not good.
Senpai, no! Please
Okay.
stop.
Cool video game. I hate that shit, man. Come on. Why? Just why, dude? Only Persona 4, where you start a battle without getting any turns and game over. Didn't Dragon Warrior 2 do that? I guess it kind of did, didn't it? If I got surprise attacked, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Ragesin. Like, if I just got like sent back to my save point, lost the day or something like that, like sent back to the house and the day was over, that'd be fine. You know, I could choose to reset at that point. But this is just horseshit, man. I started the battle, I didn't do a single thing, I defended, that's all I did with Teddy, and I game overed. Oops.